The path to mastery really only comes from curiosity and passion, never from perfection. B-roll cinematography is a chance to carry the viewer into a truly emotional, intimate experience that they simply can't have in their everyday life. And what I suggest is to get uncomfortably close to your subject. You'll know it when you're there because it's the distance at which you would never stand if you're in conversation with somebody. That's where you need to be. And that's when you know that you're bringing the viewer into a special space. It's the small things and the details that create your whole story and your whole picture. If you focus too much on saying, well, I want to capture the whole scene, I'm just going to kind of use a wideish lens and stand back, you're missing the whole story, actually. So for example, when I was capturing Ben the climber in the film The Calling, we'd bring the viewer in to understand what it's like to be a rock climber, to feel fingers on a tiny handhold, or to see his eyes and his mouth breathing hard as he's working. You know, it almost feels silly putting the camera in some of these places, but that's when you'll know where you're getting something really special. Time is always limited on set, and so you need to both focus your filming and elevate it. One of the best principles is to consider what you're filming and distill the key emotions into 1 or 2 words. When I was filming with a champion bull rider, what we chose to focus on this really was about courage. And this word will help guide you as you think, does this clip move the viewer closer to this sense of courage? Or does it move us away? Does it build some sense of fear or anticipation? Does it elevate the human spirit? Great, let's capture this clip. Another great way to elevate the emotion in your film is through lighting. The sun is an amazing free light source, best one going. And the good news is it changes all sorts of color temperatures and moods throughout the day. And it's our role as cinematographers to choose when and where we want to be to tell the right story. Remember that what you want to do as a cinematographer is to create imagery that looks how it feels to be there. Everybody knows midday light, but what the viewer sees less often and what he or she connects to so emotionally, sunrise, sunset, dusk lighting, and night. The yellows and oranges, and the shadows that sweep across a landscape, and some of the richest light with this beautiful mix of warm and then cool blue cyan tones happens at dusk. Keep the cameras out and specifically plan times to shoot just after sunset or before dawn as well. You'll be amazed with some of the color palettes and the richness that you capture then. I hope these tips are helpful for you as you elevate the craft of your cinematography. And I am right there every day myself, learning, studying, failing, and the path to mastery really only comes from curiosity and passion, never from perfection.